It's Mornings with Dave, Doreen, and Gino on Milwaukee's Hometown Rock.
We are honored today to be broadcasting live from the Milwaukee Center for Independence here on 20th and Wells in Milwaukee. Dave, Doreen, and Gino doing yeoman's work, as they say, Milwaukee Center for Independence. Ursula Flores joins us now. Ursula is the director of MCFI Home Care. Thank you so much. How are you today, Ursula?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Ursula, the elevator speech about what you do for a living, if somebody asks you and you're out somewhere, so what do you do, Ursula? What do you tell them?
I help people stay safe and happy in their homes and in the community, and it's something I'm really proud of.
You should be.
Yeah. That may be one of the best elevator speeches I've ever heard. I just want to say that was awesome. That was really good.
Thank you so much.
And that goes to what the other thing off the air Gino was saying, that when we leave places like this.
Yes. I feel like, what do? We don't do anything worthwhile. And you guys, you do something worthwhile every day.
Actually, he's 1,000% right. He's not exaggerating. We leave at a place like even tomorrow morning, we'll look at each other and go, Why didn't we do something where we could help humanity like those people? But you guys really do amazing stuff. Now, explain what kind of services you, in particular, are responsible for overseeing here.
Sure. So within MCFI Home Care, we have two different programs. One is focused on community services, so maybe medication management, medication education, daily living skills services and training. And then our home care side provides supportive home care or maybe some medical assistance care within the home. Both of those services are designed to help keep people safe and happy within their homes.
Boy, and I was seeing that there's something that I was amazed by, that not only do you hire qualified caregivers, but you're able to train people that are friends or family, because that has to be a common thing where someone says, I don't want anyone coming into my house that I don't know. That's a great service to provide.
That's exactly what we see. Now, would you prefer a stranger coming into your home, or would you prefer it be somebody that can get trained under a licensed, professional nurse and be able to receive the services within the comfort of your home? And that's what the services are designed to do.
Yeah, because no one's going to advocate for you more than someone that knows you, personally, your family, your friends.
Exactly. And have those healthy discussions about what should the next steps be in planning some goals.
All right. So is it just older people?
Absolutely not. So right now, 48% of our clients are within the 45 to 64 age range. There's about 10% that are 35 to 44, but another 10% are 25 to 34. We have about 6 years old all the way up to about 106 was the oldest person that we served within 2020, and 2% are the 18 and younger.
Wow. So with the pandemic, and we've been talking about the pivot, right? Every business has had to pivot and make changes. What kind of new or different services has it required you guys to think about?
Well, I think the whole world saw things go virtual, and that was one of the focus points of our services. So we are able to provide virtual services where we can, as far as some of our regulations, but we also created 4 additional service lines. So those are environmental safety, where we'll come in and help to disinfect certain common areas. That was one of the larger concerns of the pandemic. Grocery safety visits, where we would disinfect and clean grocery areas, so including our countertops, we've got refrigerators. People had a significant concern, and I personally wipe down every single item that comes into my home. So it was something that really was understandable for us to offer. We also have mental health and wellness services, where trained professionals will have consultative discussions with individuals over the phone or virtual devices. Where needed, we're doing the in-home services with personal protective equipment as well.
And you guys are like all over Milwaukee or all over the state?
So we serve over 30 counties within Wisconsin. And I like to imagine it, if you raised up your hand, we're about where your finger creases are all the way down to where your wrist is. If that was Wisconsin, that's where we are.
Which is a lot.
So you impact the entire state?
Well, almost.
And how do people who are unaware of MCFI, how do they find out about MCFI?
Well, our number one place is our website, mcfi.net, and that will take you to our job board and give you a listing of all of our resources. And you'll also find more information about our other programs and affiliates.
Did I hear job board?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
well, tell us, what do you have? You have jobs open?
So we do have jobs open. We are always hiring caregivers. And when we say we are always hiring caregivers, we are always looking to onboard additional clients. And so that's something that is not really commonly talked about. You are a client, you are an individual who needs services, and you know someone who's competent and you trust them to provide the services. We can train them. And that's something that's ongoing. So always accepting clients, always looking to hire caregivers. Apart from that, we have community service providers where we look to hire a variation of levels from high school all the way to master's degree. And those positions are extremely flexible. Your hours can vary from Sunday all the way to Saturday.
What is, in your opinion, the biggest misconception or misunderstanding about what MCFI does?
I think the common misconception is that we only provide services to older adults. People think home care, well, people that aren't leaving their homes, they have to be older adults. Well, that's not true. We have, of course, parenting families that we provide services to. So there we can see a variation of ages as well. But we also provide services to the very young and small in our home care services. It's really the concept of who needs the service, we will accommodate and we will find the way to provide the service at your home.
And that goes to what we talked about earlier. You're great listeners, and you're just trying to ascertain what the client needs, and all the way around.
What the community needs.
What the community needs. Good way to put it. Thank you so much for having us here today. Thank you for helping explain what you and the rest of all the folks here at MCFI do. It's impressive. It really, truly is. And if you're listening to this and you haven't seen the website, you can go to the mcfi.net website, or we've got the link on our Facebook page as well. Thank you so much, Ursula. Thank you.
Have
Ursula,
a great day.
You too. We'll broadcast live from MCFI DDG.